Hi everyone, my name is Grace and today I'm talking about 1 Timothy chapter 3. 1 Timothy is a letter written by Paul to Timothy, giving him advice on issues in the church of Ephesus. And in chapter 3, Paul gives Timothy advice and instructions on how to be a good church leader. Among other things, Paul says that church leaders must be faithful, honorable, and gentle. They must be strong in their faith. And in verses 14 and 15, Paul explains why he's telling these things to Timothy. Paul writes, "I'm telling these things to you now, even though I hope to be with you soon, so that if I am delayed, you will know how people must conduct themselves in the household of God." So even though Paul has been describing characteristics of church leaders, members of the church, just like you and me, should also strive to have these characteristics. So let's look at two of them. In verse 2, Paul mentions being sober-minded and living wisely. The first one, being sober-minded, doesn't mean that you're always serious. It means that you understand the importance of the Bible and its message. You understand the importance of our relationship with God. You take these things seriously. Another thing that Paul mentions in verse 2 is living wisely. When we ask God for his wisdom, he gives it to us. And living life with God's wisdom is far better than trying to make it on our own judgment. Wisdom can be found by asking God for it through prayer and through reading the Bible. Proverbs is a great place to go for that. Paul talks about a lot of other characteristics, and I encourage you to read them for yourself in 1 Timothy chapter 3. Thanks for joining us today for our Bible reading plan, and I hope to see you tomorrow.